But it is good. It's great to be in the midst of this great partnership, the partnership I feel that has contributed significantly to America. But I'm really, really honored to be in the presence of what I want to call the first family. And that's the Bennett family. That family has contributed significantly to all of those things that we now do and have done for 82 years. So to the Bennett family, thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. So here we go. Working together, we have done a tremendous amount of good across this country. Together, I think that, and I know that we've achieved things that working individually or independent, we never could have achieved. The success of those efforts have contributed significantly to the many families, the farmers and the ranchers across this country. We have provided program assistance that they have utilized to help sustain or improve their operations, and in turn it enabled them to take care of themselves and their families, and ultimately help to contribute to the sustainability and resiliency of this great country that we live in. You know, the farmer's livelihood is the earth. You get that? It is the earth. It is the land that makes a difference for them. And the things that we do as a partnership, again, contribute to them and their ability to be the best stewards of that for which is the most important to them, the earth, the land. And again, the way we do it together can take that family and those families into the future, and they will be able to continue to provide that for which is very, very important to them and to all of society. But we do that together. I think it's safe to say that we know how to put conservation on the land. We know how to make things happen. And we make things happen sometimes having to deal with various restraints, such as budgets and the like. But even with those restraints, we still pull it off. We're able to work across the country, helping to improve that land, the earth, and again, ultimately, that those families that are connected and relying on us. We make a difference. But folks, I think, you know, something is changing. There's a shift. And I know you know it, and we must shift. Our customers that we had in the last, 82 years, sometimes I feel like I've been around that long, that customer base has changed. Their needs are different, right? Their needs are different, and the whole demographic has changed. I read the 2012 census, and it indicated that 65% of the new and are beginning farmers are under the age of 55. They are more accustomed to new tools and new technologies, and they will expect us as a partnership to deliver the services on a format for which they are accustomed to, and that's how they deal with the other groups and organizations, agencies, companies, or whatever. That platform is different than the platform that we may have been delivering on. So that new customer base will have an expectation that we tweak our model and deliver those services to meet that new customer base needs. And I think that we're up to the task. American farmers and the consumers today, they now want to know, you heard, they want to know where their food comes from, but they also are equally interested in knowing that their food is being farmed in a sustainable way. We play huge into that, and I think that we are up to that task. So, and there's companies, I mean, it's a whole list of Walmarts, the Coca-Colas, and many other companies that are recognizing the shift, and they are ensuring that their model of delivery is such that it helps to meet that new demand, the demand that the new customer base is expecting of us. There's a lot of interest in organic now, right? A lot of interest. And the other thing that I think is significant is that the consumer's demand has grown in double digits each year since the 90s, since about 1990s. And that is about a $40 billion industry. It's huge. It is huge. Delivery of our service must meet the demands and expectations. And you know what? I'm an owner of a condo. So I'm gonna park that for a minute. So, and we can talk about it if you're interested. But it's our responsibility, and I think you'll agree, to recognize the shift in the demographics, to recognize that the customer's needs are a little bit different, and we must rise to the occasion, I know we can, to meet that new need. So I would say that we have a well-built house. Our house has stood strong for 82 years. And I'm from down south, so I would like to say my house is solid and has good bones. But if I want to sell that house, if we want to sell that house in 2017, we might have to make some improvements. So here's the condo. And if you're interested, it is for sale. So in my condo that I bought years ago, it served me well. But and I do want to sell it this year, but I find myself having to put in granite kitchen countertops. Now, all of you have that in your house, I know that, but for me, I don't, right? But my house, the condo, is built extremely well. I don't need to tweak the foundation, but I need to tweak some parts of it. Kitchen counter, backsplash in the kitchen. My wife's like those things. And then I may have to do some things with the pipes. The plumbing is a little bit old and out of date. Have to make some tweaks, put some new paint on the walls. I may have to do some of those things. And here's the other thing. I have to make sure that when the new customer that I hope buys it, I have to make sure that the Wi-Fi signal is as strong as it possibly can be. So we have a good house. It has served us extremely well for 82 years. Demographics have changed. The customer base has changed. The needs are different. We now have to step up our game, right? And rise to the occasion to first recognize those changes and be the leaders that we are to ensure that as we move forward from this day and to the next 80-some years, we put the paint on the walls in the house, We change out the plumbing, make it more modern, but we keep grounded to that foundation because it is changed, it's strong. So, as leaders of this great partnership, I think we should feel really, really, really good about the roles that we play and how we provide services across this country that makes a difference in the lives of so many people. And those people need us. But we can't become complacent, right? We have to ratchet up a little bit. Tweak the interiors of our house and the exterior of our house in order that we can truly continue to be that partnership that the American public look to, count on, and depend on. We need new champions. When I first began this journey, it's been quite a while, we'll talk about 40 years. They were told me, they said, when the partnership needed a infusion in the budget, they didn't really have to worry about it. There was a champion, someone that understood the value of this partnership. But people move on, right? So we need new champions. We need to make sure that the customers, the beneficiaries of what we provide as a partnership, know what we do and they hear us. They connect to us. So again, as leaders, the challenge is identify those new champions, inform our customer base of the value that we provide to all of society. Where it starts in rural America, it starts with those individual farms and ranchers in their household, and it just ripples up. We need to make sure those new champions, the customers know those things, they hear us, and they continue to believe in us, which put us in a position to continue to deliver the great work that all of you have delivered, and will continue to deliver. So thank you for this opportunity to be a part of this dialogue. And I've been around half of those 82 years, and I'm feeling so good right now about what we have done. And I'm old, but I still have energy and a desire to make some renovations on that solid foundation to help us deliver those things that we're more than capable of delivering, that will make a difference in the many homes with many families and all of society. Thank you very much.